Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the Najd once again. So we have managed to get the Ottomans back as an ally, which is an amazing amount of relief to my mind at least. We also got some lands here that Kivo was nice to give us in a war with Persia. We have the institution. We have a very gifted admin and diplomatic ruler on the throne who's 19, so hopefully they'll be around for a while. Wants me to colonize Bhutan. I'm suspecting that's... Where is Bhutan in this whole thing? Bhutan is over here. Okay, well, we'll colonize that once our other colonies are done. And I'm currently got 3 loans that I'm not too terribly worried about, but I'm trying to plot a war with Ethiopia. Sadly, I don't have enough favors with the Ottomans anymore, and it's going to be quite a while till I get them. But I might be able to pull in, say, either Tunis, or I should be able to win the war on my own, actually, thinking about it. They have 51,000 though, so it could be really close. I don't want to risk it. So I'm actually thinking what I'll do is probably launch a war against the other Central Western Africans. Kalundwe will try and... excuse me. I'm going to try and take out Kalundwe, and then I'll see about maybe getting some of this land on the coast. Castile owns it, but I'm not terribly worried about Castile, especially if I could persuade the Ottomans to aid me. Because they're a long way away, and they can't easily get to my lands. Our capital down here is pretty poor, and I could develop, but I'm going to let them stay as they are. And other than that, we're in really good shape just in general tech up. The question is, I'm going to stay pious for now because I'm going to have to do some more converting, but I really have loved to be unpious and get a negative, what is it, 10 or 20 tech? 10. Cheaper 10 would have been nice. Oh well, can't do that for the moment. It's now time. No, I got the wrong thing. It's now time to go start another war in Central Africa. Even though I'm still behind in tech, superior numbers of troops and morale more than make up for that. Whew. I just wish we had more money coming in from trade or something. At least our inflation is not going as it was going down. It's close to even because we have an advisor working right now. I'm glad I got that advisor. Despite only being a level 1 advisor, they're worth their weight in gold, literally, to balance things out. I'm only at 8. I should reduce it at some point, but for now we seem to be good. In some ways, I'm tempted to take this first, the quantity ideas, just to get the sheer 50% more manpower per year. Oh yeah, we also haven't reformed our government. What am I doing? I should do that. Need stability of 3 though. Ooh, I can't really do that. I'll have to wait and see if I get in a stability event. Let's instead just tech up a bit. More states, more admin efficiency, all of which will be very useful. I can start the war, but I'll wait till my army catches up. When's this war with Persia over? Just ways away. Really love to find a way to get the Ottomans into one of my wars. Alas, I haven't aided them in a war and gotten any favors. I had a nice stockpile of them, but loss of an alliance hurts in that department quite a bit. There we go. That province was converted. That was in Persia. I'm trying to get as many claims in their border provinces, though it's a little bit cheaper to take. Okay, send you to there, send you to there. We should win this pretty easily. In fact, we outnumber them Well, we won't win easily if I do an attack like that, actually, to be honest. That was disappointing. That was a pretty close. If I lose this, I lost that. That is annoying. Oh wow, that is really frustrating. They recovered just enough morale to beat my army again. Shoot. We should have won that, but I guess the superior tech makes quite a bit of a difference. Oh, they also have a lot of cannon. I don't think I have that much cannon in my armies. I have some, but not enough. We'll win the war in the end. That was just a dumb decision on my part. There we go. Admin efficiency, that helps a bit. I'm going to take quantity ideas, despite being able to tech up. Just more troops, more reserve manpower is always worth it in my mind. 65. I guess it's a little bit cheaper now that we've got better admin efficiency. Come on. They took the siege. Great. Not what I was looking for. Okay, 65 there. Can I just... No, I have to stay sieging. Okay. I was going to say, if I could have just ignored the fort, but apparently not. I can't walk around my own held forts, I guess. Luckily, I should take the fort pretty quickly, and then I'll be in very good shape to push on to the rest of their lands. There we go. They're going to the Shindi, I guess. Oh, no, they're fleeing over to their forts. However, I should catch them. Yep, superior morale, superior troops, although they do have superior tactics, which are annoying. Which is why I lost that first battle. Almost can pay off a loan though, which is nice. I'll be glad when that's paid. Those 3 loans I have are paid off, because I've got, what, 25 years? Yeah, about 25 years to the next institution. Speaking of institutions, I should, and I'm going to, actually not pay off that loan. I know. Oh, it's not paying off a loan. I think it would be more useful to have some universities, so that way I get the Enlightenment a little bit faster. Yeah. I can't get the Enlightenment because it starts in Europe, but nor can I get it because I don't have a, I don't think I have a, what is it, constitutional monarchy I think is required. I don't have that either. Oh yeah, I don't have a seat in parliament, a university, and I'm not in Europe. However, a handful of these would not be totally wasted. Throwing it down here because I've got some developed land there because of the gold mines. Sadly, my army tradition seems to have gone down quite a bit. Yeah, sadly. It's lower than I'd like it to be. Set a trap for them because they're obviously going to eventually march out. Or not. Apparently they've just retreated to the corner of their lands. I guess that's okay. New World Charter would be nice. Some money would be nice. Do I want to throw down more universities? Yeah, I'll throw down a handful of universities right there, because that's, I think 10% of my development is literally in those like 3 or 4 provinces up Egypt and then around Baghdad and stuff. We're getting 44 gold per month because we have no corruption at the moment, because I put so much money into it. When you stop and realize how much money I actually had to put into restraining my corruption, you realize how rich I actually am. Do production efficiency for now. Sadly, that corruption due to embezzlement and overextension is still very high. But having 42 gold a month income, that's pretty nice. Once this war is over and the lands have been cored and converted, we should be making lots of money. Plus, I should be able to demand a good amount of money. That forces out Luongo, I think. Yep, 600 gold, thank you. I'll take that. I'm going to have to take, apparently, a capital fort as well. And I really should put more cannons in my army, I'm finding. The forts are just becoming very strong. I think I can beat that army, assuming the fort doesn't fall. We'll see. Even if I can't win it, all it will cost me is manpower and gold, so... Yep, easy win, actually. Easier than I thought it would be, to be honest. Colony. Colonizing is sadly very slow if you don't have all the colonial idea trees. I'm trying to get over here so I can actually take Luongo's provinces in the next war. There we go. That's a nice land grab. Again, a lot of conversion. Thank goodness I have 5 missionaries. A little over 20 months. Our absolutism is virtually 0, sadly, so it's definitely going to be at 0 after this. Yeah. At 0 after that. Let's see what's going on in Europe here. The Ottomans are once again attacking Poland and Lithuania. Okay. Austria appears to have expanded slightly. I know they took a couple provinces from the Ottomans, but since we have tolerant Ottomans, they actually haven't converted any of the Coptic, Orthodox Catholic lands, which is kind of nice. However, that means they could face, yeah, some really large rebellions later on. Even though they have tolerance, it's still not as high as it could be. I sure hope they get rebels again. Having a crew ruler plus 2 unrest hurts, even if they went humanist. Which I think they did, right? They're Ottomans, so... No, they didn't. Interesting. It's unusual. Usually they go humanist. Influence. And exploration. So they're going to colonize? Oh, yeah. Colonizing Ottomans. I've seen it before, but it still feels weird. Still feels really weird. Well, apparently they've broken their alliance with Luongo over here. Which is actually fine with me. Let's repay that loan. That'll help quite a bit. We've almost got a new tech level, which will be nice. Most of those missionaries were converted. Okay. Our mission is to colonize this province, Bhutan. Yeah. Or how, not Bhutan. Butuan, maybe. I don't speak Filipino, so I wouldn't know. I assume that's what they... Although, of course, it's not Bedouin, because I was the one that colonized it. Whatever it started out with, culturally. There we go. Do that colonizing. Castile's unhappy with me. I'll go to the Portugal and the Dutch. Hey, we can get a Splendor. Sadly, I'm thinking I've got to do the absolutism. That's useless. That's useless. That's useless. That could be useful if I had more time. That also could be very useful. These two together are really nice. That would be useful, but I think the yearly absolutism would be my best move. Considering I have 0, getting 1 might help. Does that mean my truce with Persia is almost done? No, nowhere near done. Nowhere near done. Oh, bother. I know I can threaten Medri Bari, so maybe I should spy on them. We're definitely the dominant power in Central and Southern Africa, which is kind of nice. I don't think I've ever actually bothered to conquer all this land as anyone. I was doing pretty good on one of my Ethiopia Let's Plays, though. Oh, +1 missionary strength. I guess that helps. It's not the most needed of things, but... There we go. Core all of that. That puts us up to 124 provinces. Okay. 125 now that new colony has started. And should be actually 126 once I snag... I think I'm going to go for that one, actually. Don't want Malacca to have too many provinces next to each other. All those natives are gone. All those natives are gone. What are we looking at here? Ternate are still colonizing Australia. Actually, they're going to form Ternate Australia here. If I'm not paying much attention. Australia snagged what they could of the land, it looks like. They must have they run out of places to colonize? I sure hope they haven't. Huh, I was hoping they'd start colonizing New Zealand. Oh, maybe they're going to colonize up there. Ah, here we go. Delhi's calling us to war with Khiva. Ooh. No. I'm not going to get into a war on the other side of the Ottomans. Sorry, Delhi. There is no way I'm going to do that. However, the Ottomans seem to be fine with me right now, which is nice. So I should be trying to, I assume, get claims on Persia, because I would like to take a lot of their land in the next war. Sadly, I did just lose some trust with all my allies due to refusing that war. I do have enough favors with the Ottomans to pull them into a war, though. Oops. I don't actually want those provinces. There we go. If I can control all of Persia, that would be nice, as it is it's nice land. I just don't have enough admin power to actually make it cores. There we go, 19. Actually, I'm going to have to start focusing military power soon, because my ruler is actually not that great of a military person. Although, to be fair, they're overwhelmingly good in terms of diplomacy anyway, so. Ah, free admin power, thank you. That almost pushes it to the point that I'll get the next tech level. Don't know what idea group I should take, though, considering I haven't even really started into the last idea group. I'm going to assume I should do an admin, so I'll probably do economic. Get the tax, get the reduced inflation, which would help a lot. Yeah. 52 gold per month, though. I really like that. I really like that. That's the income I wish I had decades ago in this game. However, we are now the 7th great power in the world, which actually makes a lot of sense. Military-wise, we're weaker than we could be. That's fair to say. We don't even have half of our full force limit, but what we do have is enough for our wars now. However, I will split this in half, because it's starting to get a little large, and throw a handful of cannon into each of my armies. There we go. That hopefully will... That should build those up to almost the same size as that, which will give me 3 armies to play around with rather than 2. Plus I'm going to not mothball, disband these forts because I don't really need them. There's no land in here I consider so precious I need to defend it. These ones on the forts over here are really just to stop a mass easy takeover. This one's just to slow down passage around this area. Although, to be fair, I don't really even need that fort, but I'll keep it. However, I really should upgrade the fort I have near Persia, because that area seems to get taken every single war. To be fair, they were probably going for my center of trade. Huh, we actually have pirates. We don't have any pirates down here, though, which is nice. Instead, all 32 gold per month in trade is mine. What is Australia colonizing, then? Australia should be colonizing something. I have a level 3 general despite never fighting really any wars. That's impressive. Huh. I don't know. I'm going to conquer Togir. Where is that? Oops. Helps if I spell it right. Oh, they want me to conquer a Ethiopian province. Okay. Fair enough. However, I think I may have to wait either till the Delhi War is over and then fight Persia, or fight on my own, which I'm clearly not capable of at the moment. Although I would like to get a claim on Halab or whatever, and then threaten for it, because I'm not at war, so I should be able to do that. There we go. I know the Ottomans had wanted that province in the past. Don't think they did at that point. No, they didn't. Good. That will be another province for my control and security. Yeah, converting that. The armies are almost done being built up, which is nice. Still got, what, 3 more units to add to those? So those will be 24 and a 27. I guess that works. We have 1 loan left, which should be paid off next month. Cha-ching, lots of money still pouring in. I'm thinking I'll take the economic ideas, at least 1 or 2 of them. I'd like to hit the 3rd for the inflation, though. Hey, it's now called the Najd Near East, because my capital's now located down there. Sadly, ahistorical, of course, to move my capital away from their traditional Saudi Arabian capital there, but I'm too worried about it getting captured in a war. Okay, I think I'll actually end this video here because I can't actually attack anybody at the moment. Luongo and Kalundwe are actually killing each other. That's quite convenient for me, especially since I'll be able to attack these guys pretty soon. So that will be it for this video. We're doing pretty good. Next time, hopefully, it looks to be that Delhi is losing this war. The Ottomans are just huge. However, they are out of manpower, so it could actually swing either way. Yeah, Delhi's occupied some problems deeper in the Ottomans. Maybe we'll even see the Austrians attack the Ottomans at some point. That would be kind of cool. But regardless, we are the largest nation in the game. We've actually surpassed the Ottomans, almost 2,000 development. So we'll see where we can go next video. Thanks all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.